Okay, lesson 80. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. So this was another of those celebratory type lessons where it was like, you are entitled to peace today, man. Because the only one problem that any of us have has already been solved. So there you go. It's like someone paying all your bills or for life or something, where it's like, please just go and relax and, enjoy your peace. And so, quite honestly, didn't spend a lot of time, as they suggested, sort of having recognized that, yeah, I can be at peace, spend time kind of just basking in it. And I didn't as much do that, but I did as much as I could bring my mind to the awareness that all my problems have been solved. And so to become aware on any level, am I anxious about anything? Am I operating from lack of any kind? Am I motivated by needing to fix something to solve some problem? And I had a moment tonight where I call it my Rosie Robot moment from the Jetsons cartoon. And this is where I date myself as a 40-year-old, is that the Jetsons was one of the cartoons I watched. But Rosie the robot, who was the cleaning lady, and they could program her to clean the house because they had such advanced technology. So I was getting in that mode, and my mind was feeding me. I wouldn't say my mind was feeding me, but the story was available. Because truthfully, I hadn't eaten dinner really tonight. I kind of worked through that. And then it's like I'm trying to wrap up the night, the dishes, the laundry, clean the counter, get everything in tip-top shape so I can proceed for the evening wind down. And then it occurred to me, I let it occur to me, all my problems have been solved. And what I added was, and what I see right now is my answered prayer, is my blessing. So it really shifted me internally, because I could see, like, just thinking I have too much to do as a problem. And then I was aware you don't have to do any of this. And then I went to, let me be at peace, because there's no problem here. And can I have gratitude? So very interesting. And very simple. And the shift felt very real. And I even had a flash of a thought like, hi, you are being so sweet and just so cute. Hi, you want to say hi? She's just kind of keeping herself busy, and then instead of whining or anything, saying hi. So one thing came to me as well, cutie, that like, because again, this potty training thing, I'm just going to do like full disclosure here. You want to say hi? Is Justine will go on the potty. Like, she totally does. She does a lot of the times. You want to say hi? Justine, you said your name. It's just now there are times she refuses to sit on it. And then it feels like I wrestle her or fight her to sit on it, and it just doesn't feel respectful of her, no. And yet, this is where I feel like I have a problem. But if I go to the end of this problem, where I guess I'm saying, if she pees in her diaper, it's like she's underperforming, or just she's kind of capable of something different, but it's just, basically, what I did is a flash forward of like everything that I get anxious about, her watching too much TV, or like my mind will say like, oh, she's with her dad and all he does is watch TV and that's not really helping her or something. And that's not all he does. It's just when it's happening, my mind wants to think this is a problem. And you know, our lesson is all our problems have been solved, because in truth, I think I'm upset thinking there's going to be some kind of negative outcome for her. And then I went to like, you know what, let's celebrate. You don't want to come up? Okay, I'm not arguing. We're all already at home with God and we're living out this life. And so she's already somehow whole and complete and grown up and fine. And the important thing is to celebrate what I'm looking at in each moment is not a problem. So then I can be more open to a guided way of being. And so even though I've been balancing placing her as gently on the potty as I can as she's doing a back bend. What's up? Hey. Yeah, just what I need is I needed some background drums. Yeah. So that was just a little bit of how this lesson was sinking in. It's pretty priceless though. Yeah. So perhaps it will be helpful for you to just notice wow. To just kind of notice anything bothering you. Okay. We're just going to say bye now, okay? To notice if anything in your day is bothering you, kind of go to the end of the finish line of that thing and just recognize, just decide that that problem it's not real or it's been solved. Like Justine is a whole, healthy, beautiful grown-up who, you know, she's already there. I don't have to worry about it, so I can just be really sweet with her now. Okay? So perhaps you can share, what problems have you already solved that your mind tried to tell you you didn't? But celebrate, take the peace into every moment, and you're rocking it. Okay, love? Do your part. What is this? Go ahead. It's a lot of stuff. You shouldn't touch it. Okay, bye.